welcome to Permadeath Extraordinaire, where I'm off to a super late start. This is usually when I'm wrapping up, but figured I'm trying different hours and different times and stuff, and just kind of seeing where the audience is. I had a regular the past couple of days, but yeah, so it kind of comes down to I'm trying to figure out what's the best time to stream, depending on my schedule and this, that, and the other people's schedule, my schedule. For a while, I was trying for the more of a European audience, streaming late in the night, that kind of stuff. Didn't seem to work out so well. I think production quality has a lot to do with it. Slightly better microphone, up the production quality of the show, have an intro, a schedule. These are all things that I've discussed over the past several years. I flip-flop quite a bit on streaming. In general, it's kind of a hobby, but I kind of like to make it, a more higher on the priority list, I guess. But we'll have to see what turns out. Let me do a couple of tests here and we'll get started. Alright, everything's looking pretty good. Let's load up. I did a little bit of playing off camera. I tried to avoid any adventure, if you will, and just did some basic farming. So, very basic farming. And built a couple of upgrades. I think I bought a shredder. A shredder for the main base. This, of course, is not the main base. But here we are on our ice base. I had a viewer, Alan, who suggested that I stay on this planet for pretty much the majority of the game. And I don't know, I think there might be some merit to that. So I've come to the conclusion I'm going to have to lay a tether line. There's no other way to mark where I've been and where I haven't been. Unfortunately, there's no cheap resource I can leave laying around like breadcrumbs. So with that in mind, we're going to have to build a tether system. So we're going to take a little walk. It'll be fun. Plus, it'll give us a chance to look around down here and kind of get a feel for what we want to do and where we want to go. And we can scout around a little bit, and see what might be fun. It is gorgeous. This is such a pretty game. I dig caves and stuff, so right up my lines. I just wish there was a little bit more environmental threat, but I've discussed that over the past couple of episodes to the nth degree. So we're going to try not to bring up no windstorms and no mobs and that kind of stuff. But not every game has to be an exciting adrenaline rush. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And this game has its moments for sure. And usually it's the environment that screws you. I don't know why my holograms are jumping around so much. Oh yeah, it was also recommended that I go for the upgraded graphic package a little bit, which I might do here. I just made a small printer? You dummy. That... I've done that before. I hit the T button, I did, I swear I did. Okay, this is a bit of a crossroads. There's goodies There's goodies all around us, so actually I should just kind of choose a direction and go. So we'll just go this way. That looks pretty densely populated. I think this is the way we're going to end up going, though. Out of tethers, because I'm an idiot. And made that damn printer. Yeah, there are some nasty drop shafts on this level. Gotta watch out for those. It's probably inevitable that I'll fall in one. Kind of hope to fall in one. Makes for exciting viewing, you know what I mean? Okay, stupid printer, come with me. We'll just throw him out here in the ever-growing junkyard. However, I'm going to bring the oxygenator with us this time, because we're going to take the car down there. I want to be able to make a lot of tethers, so I'm just going to go to it. Alright, I'm pretty certain we'll find some compound once we're down. This power thing is really bumming me out. Which reminds me, where's the fuel, small fuel generator? Yeah, I've kind of turned this in the impromptu vehicle garage. You know what? Just so that we can carry up more research when the time comes, I'm not going to take the oxygenator yet, and we won't plan for a huge, long journey yet. I can get my biomass when the time is right, down underground. Let's go ahead and go. By the way, I expanded the storage as well. Now we've got ludicrous amounts of storage for mining purposes. Guess I forgot to mention that. Oh yeah, and we definitely got iron now too. Lots and lots and lots of iron. Okay. Wait a minute. How close to finished are we over here? It's pretty close. Or it's just begun. Wow. Blue rock's worth a lot of research, apparently. Oh, yeah, it is. 48 minutes it's going to take it. 18 bits a minute. 3,000 research. Oh, this place is wonderful. I wish Alan was here. I would thank him for recommending we come to this planet. Well, and once I got here, I started seeing all the little research berries laying around in the trees and on the ground in the caves, and I was like, uh-oh, this place has got a lot of research potential. I should set up a second laboratory. But I figure we're in no rush. Just know we could probably afford to set up about 4 laboratories if we really, really wanted to. We're down here mostly for titanium. That was a rich little deposit of titanium, I would definitely say. Awesome. We need all that we can get. Wow. Very rich vein here. I like it. Boy, this game really does make me want to play the Subnautica. That's probably going to be the next game that we go through. And that'll be an all the way through, because I've been sitting on the game for years. Time to finish it. Oh, and I might not be the chattiest of hosts tonight either. I'm kind of, for a bit I was thinking about not streaming, but I wanted to play Astroneer. And I figured better share the experience, because I've shared so much of the experience so far. So here we are. God, titanium. Oh, this is a good find here. I love that there's wind down here. It's not, not unrealistic. I thought there were two chunks here. One of them fell down in here, didn't it? Oh, no, it didn't. I guess there was only one. Fair enough. Look at all this titanium. It's just packed with it. Okay, let's not die from overextending our oxygen. It's a bad habit to have when I'm talking about games like Subnautica. Maybe a little Space Engineers would be fun too. Do a little survival run on that. Sure is a lot of titanium. I'm very happy about that. Okay, let's fill in some of these holes here, because we do not want to fall down these. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're using the new tool now. That is a wonderful handy tool. I should have been using it a long time ago. Is that? Yeah, that's a natural. I do like the structure of the caves down here. Narrow and creepy. Okay, I'm just going to scout off in this direction a little bit. Aluminum, resin. Yeah, aluminum resin. I think that's pretty much what we're going to see there. I'm going to take the road this way, I think. Then we'll just go this way. And again, sorry. Commentary might be just a little intermittent here and there. Gonna focus on the game a little bit, just kind of play through, and yeah, you know, slow night. Slow night, slow mood. It's kind of rainy and misty today too, so yeah. Not a high energy day, so to speak. I'm wondering if we want that aluminum. I think we'll leave it and we'll just go further out, because we're on limited space here. So rather than, let's just keep going, see what else we can find here. Mostly we're here for iron and titanium. We can find aluminum just about anywhere. So get the resource we're here for. just so happens I could use this resin. I think I gotta not do that. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Helps if you hit the right button. Okay, and then our road will be basically right here. Might as well level it out while we're here, right? A little bit. Make it easier to drive on. There we go. Very pretty. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep going straight this way. Alright, we've covered quite a bit of ground here. Definitely seen some interesting stuff on the way. Eventually we'll have to make a way into the deeper caves. Oh, whoops. Not exactly what I meant to do. Let's clear this a little bit for our big ass wagons in case we end up coming down this way. Which we probably will since we built a road and all that. It would make sense. Big thing is I just need to watch the chat in case somebody does come by. Last couple of visitors, I've totally not seen their chat till they're not here no more. It's like, oops, sorry. Oh, aluminum. We don't really want that right this moment. Okay, we're going to turn around and go drop this off. Now, the hardest part about all this is transporting all this stuff home or back to the main base. Because we can only take about, what, 8, 10 at a time due to backpack limitations. And we don't have anything like a crate that we can just dump stuff into. Come on, tractor. I don't think I had any wheels touching the ground right there. So I was getting no traction. Come on, little tractor. You can do this. We've done this. We've done this. Okay, so we're loaded in iron and we're loaded in titanium. So officially our mission on this planet is done for the moment. Other than, of course, the ongoing research as much as possible mission. And there definitely is research to be had on this planet. Speaking of which, I bet this is done by now, isn't it? Nope, not even close. Well, it's getting close, but you get the point. I'm gonna dump these for now, just for the moment, so we can carry more. It's my intention just to grab all this stuff quick. We can take 12 tops. Alright, since this is going to expand now, I think we're going to want to put all this stuff out here. Yeah. Move the junkyard. There's going to be quite a bit of it, so let's put it right about here. Here's fine. Oops. Wow, this base is getting as messy and silly as my main base. I may have to take a little bit of time to reorganize it. Cause yeah, it's getting a little out of control here. I guess putting it on them bins, they're sitting out here anyway. But they'll only hold 8, and we've got a lot more than 8. We'll leave all that stuff on there for the moment. Make sure I got everything else. I did. And let's return this just over to the main pile for now. All that came from that one titanium vein. So, yes, mission accomplished for sure. Fine, put it on the backpack. Get in there. Come on. Ugh. Would you quit it? Alright. Sorry, I don't know. I have this strange thing. I'm not even gonna try it. It's not OCD or anything like that. It's just, anyway, close enough. Our base is a mess. At least this part of it is. The other part of it is equally a mess. Let's put those on up there for now. Carbon I cooked up the other day. It's been laying there for a little while. Just to power this generator. This generator, it's useful when the wind and the sun are no longer around. Okay, so we are gold. We've got everything we need to make a couple more extra thrusters. We've got all the titanium we probably will need for a little while. We have all the iron. A couple of extra thrusters, by the way, for when it comes time to move to another place for the next step of our little journey. We're sitting pretty. This base is so close to being basically a full base. All we would really need would be, let's see, we got a researcher, we'd need a chemistry lab. And maybe like a real power supply or something. I think we've got, yeah, we've got all the research points on Earth, so, or not on Earth, all the research points in this solar system. I might as well learn how to make those. I should have learned how to make those a long time ago. But I've been finding them, so yeah. Boost mod, this increases the speed, I think, which my thing mines. This increases the area of effect. Zinc. We got zinc. We got lots of zinc. Narrow mod. Ah, maybe precision control. Inhibitor mod. Don't know what that is. Train analyzer sounds fun. Yeah, it's time to start making alloys. Solid fuel jump jets, huh? Ooh, that'd be nice to have. Not quite to that level yet. Explosive powder. I'd probably make that out of a couple of substances that I don't have just yet. Floodlight. Glow sticks. Probe scanner. Not really sure what that does for us. Probably helps with explorations, but we'll just leave it alone for now. Camera. Horn. Okay, so nothing on that tier appeals to me right now. Don't need that because they took the storms out. We don't need that. As far as I know, I don't have anything that can use it yet. These are tempting, but they take so much room. Storages we're okay on for the moment. I'm tempted to get this platform because this could be useful because we can auto feed resources into a given machine. But the only machine that I can think of would be a generator. Because the printers, you know, we feed them as we need to. It's too small for the research table and all that, so that's not going to do us much good. Building one of these might be a good idea, because then we can get rid of that damn printer that we have sitting in the field out there. Yeah, we're good on all that. Drill strength. Tempting, but our drill is okay for the moment. We haven't gone up against stone that we can't cut yet. When that time comes, we'll change it. Ooh, a hydrazine thruster, and tungsten and steel is all it costs. What does this do for us? I don't care, because we have a little bit of research we could burn. So we'll look into it, now that we have it. Medium buggy horn. The winch. I believe that's useful for grabbing scrap. That could be fun. We'll come back to that. Let's go tier 3. This, it looks like it'll store like 2 big things or 8 small things. I don't know if that's worth it. This one is I kind of like, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Maybe it can store, what's it, 8 big objects. So that's kind of cool. This one's 8, 16 large objects, perhaps, somewhere right around there. Don't know what that's all about. I don't think we're ever going to get a storage that fills the needs that we're looking for. I just want something that can mass store stuff, but yeah, we could make a storage farm. Now, this large platform B certainly seems like something worth having. And it's very cheap. Oh, whoa ho ho, looky there. And cheap again, 3 iron, big deal. We can get 3 iron no time. That could store a lot of stuff. Looks like it's got 20 slots. Wowzers, I do not know what we would need all that for. That's a strange one. Yeah, these mostly aesthetic kind of stuff. I do like that platform. That's overkill for sure. I also like this one because we could store big objects like generator or something. This is a nice little platform actually. And for 500 to research it, we'll do that just cuz. And why not? Landing pad, useful. As in, it looks good, and you know exactly where your rocket's going to be landing, but I don't think we're all into that at the moment. This I think we need. And this we definitely need. Okay, great. Now that we've burned all of our research, we have plenty more to go. And I haven't really even started going out to get more. We're going to need more eccentric materials in order to build some of the stuff that we are ready to build. And this base, I need a more efficient power supply. I also would like to have better shuttles. 5,000? We'll get that in no time. Okay, but it's time to determine what the next plan is. I think I might just turn this into a base. Like a full base, and just maybe put some work into it and actually make it like, you know, a pretty base, or one that we can get around in. That'll be an interesting thing. I think that's where extenders come into play, so that you can, you know, expand, move your buildings out. Because this is kind of a mess, and I would like to get a little bit of a better resemblance of order to it, to be sure. Okay, first let's build our shredder. Two iron. We definitely have that. Now, wait a sec. Maybe I should just make the big shredder and skip the small one, because I'm certain the big one could take small stuff as well. Tungsten carbide. I don't know how to make that yet. Give me one sec here. I do need to bring up my little Astroneer wiki so I can reference it a little quicker. I can look all this up, of course, in the game. It's all in there. But, yeah. Tungsten and carbon. I don't... tungsten. Yeah, tungsten. Comes from wolframite, which is on every planet. I think. No, I lied. Calidor. Okay, I gotta do a little thinking here. Alright, how are we gonna work this? Having all my crap scattered around between multiple planets, I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. I might take the viewer Alan's recommendation and maybe just move my facilities here. I could leave the vast majority of stuff back at the main base, just leave it there, and bring choice items, like a laboratory. Let's see, a laboratory, the centrifuge, the furnace, or the smelter, I guess you'd call it. That's only 3 slots, and I can take up to 12 items with me. Trying to think, is there a metal that we can't get here? No, because the main spawn planet just has basic stuff. So we're gonna have to go to like Calidor and stuff to get other materials anyway, so there's no exact reason that we need to stay on the main planet. Thinking this over here real quick. I should probably take a quick little hour break because we are about to an hour anyway. And think about our options. I'm thinking I'm going to do it, which is why I'm starting to pull stuff out of my backpack right now. Because I think it would be easier to move here than it would be to move there. Because there doesn't have iron or titanium. And here has everything there does. So the here-there decision is pretty clear. Oh, I gotta not do that. I always do that. Accidentally hit the E button, mess up the train. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break, and then when I get back, we're gonna move our base. The only thing we need to really take with us is this. And actually, we don't even need to do that. We just need to mount one. Because the old one's burned out. Says it's good for a round trip, so we should be able to go there and back again on this thruster. Good for a round trip. We can make better thrusters now, but we're going to have to make an atmospheric processor. That's going to require us going to another planet. So that's what's going to have to happen next. Alright, well with that in mind, I'm going to pop in here, step away for a couple of minutes, and then I will be right back, and we will begin the adventure of moving our base. The adventure of moving. I'm going to turn down my microphone just a little bit, because it seems like the video sound, the game sound is very quiet. I'll have to see which one's... Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'll be right back. This is Permadeath, and as of this playthrough, we're going to make this a permadeath run, so I'm going to have to be very careful not to die. And, yeah, the series will end when I die. So, before I do anything foolish, let me make sure... Sorry, I was just reading. Why does it show me not online? What the F? Twitch. I need to learn how to use Twitch. I think that's what the problem is. Maybe I just don't know my way around Twitch. But mostly I made my account, started streaming, and haven't really looked into much regarding Twitch proper. Okay, so we have decided we're going to move our base, and we've decided this is going to be a permadeath run, so I'm going to have to be very careful now. Got to be real careful. I just need to remember I'm on a permadeath run. So we're going to go back to the main base, and we're going to bring some facilities back with us. We can only carry so much on our backpack. I think 12 items is the max that we can carry. I can't believe that Twitch was showing me offline this whole time. It makes it so much easier to get viewers now that we're well into the episode. Unbelievable. Actually, totally believable. Okay, what I'm going to do is... This cluttered landing zone makes me a little nervous. I know the rocket lands basically in the same place each time, but it still makes me nervous. You know, video games, glitches, errors, that kind of stuff. Alan, welcome to the show. I started the show like an hour ago, and Twitch said I was offline, so yeah. Decided to move the base to here, because why not? The way I see it, everything I can get at the base I can get here. This place appeals to me, because I do like Arctic. The research potential is magnificent, so that's what we're doing. Gut thruster in place. Off we go then. I'm probably forgetting something. Okay, now, I just need to remember the planet and make sure that we get to the right planet. That's not it. Calidor, right? No, that's not it. Silva, that's where we go. Right? Make your own landing pads. Yep. I was looking into landing pads. We haven't researched them yet. I researched a couple more platforms. Basically, I just dumped research into a bunch of random stuff, which we'll sort out here in just a little bit. Now to wait. Is there any way to navigate in this menu? Or in this screen? I don't think there is. Arrow keys don't do much. Spoiled by Kerbal Space Program. Oh, and I just announced before I noticed I was offline that I'm going to make this permadeath run now. So if I die, I'm dead. That's the end of the series. So I got to be careful. I'm going to have to actually start thinking. Okay. We're going to bring some items with us. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of graphite. And of course, we can manufacture more using dirt. The things I definitely want to bring are the centrifuge, the smelter, the chem lab, and the laboratory. I'm tempted to bring that shredder as well. Let's try and stick it to 8 items, though. Whoops. I forgot where I'm storing everything out here. Okay. Okay. You will be coming with us. You will also be coming with us. Just laying this out so I can see it all visually as well as mentally. Let's see now. You definitely will be coming with us. The large printer, we can make one of those later. The chemistry lab, most certainly coming with us. The shredder, we can make another one. The power platforms are nice and all, but... or the power generators are nice and all, but we can make new ones if we need to. I'm just trying to grab the big complicated stuff. I might take the large printer, just because it's kind of expensive. We need... ammonium. We do have an extra thruster, I think, laying around here, but I'd like to keep a few extras laying around because, you know, issues. We would need to go fill some containers with dirt real fast. That would only take a moment. Let's go do that. Wait a minute. That's quartz, right? Yeah, okay. Thought I had a strip mine. I guess it's out here. I think it is, because it's up in the mountain. This isn't it. Give me a sec here. Where the hell? Oh, it's the other way. The other mountains. Yeah, jump jets and backpack, that'll be fun to have. Speed up our life a little bit. Like I said, but a moment. Slide back into base. I have to make a trade platform so I can start trading off scrap because I generated a little bit, but don't have use for it right at this moment. Researched it. I think I just need to build it, which requires chemistry lab. Okay, well that does its thing. I think... 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Uh-oh, wait a minute. These are too big to move. Ah, crap. I can only take small things with us. Okay, so we just managed to waste a couple of graphite, which that doesn't make me very happy. Okay. Change of plan, I guess. And now I got a bunch of packing crates I can't quite put to use either. Alright, well done. Well thought out. Well, actually, it was well thought out until I found out that those pack into big crates and I can't do anything with them. Unless I can repack a packed crate, which I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, well, crap. So we can't take anything with us. We'll just have to build new. Let's see, it's aluminum and ammonium to make a thruster. Okay, well I'm thinking, is there anything we need to take with us? I don't think there is, since I can't take anything with us. Alright, so be it. Maybe we'll take a handful of resources or something with us. Could take a couple of these, the smaller power plants, but that's not kind of worth it. A couple of cans, not really worth it. Let's see, is there anything particularly rare here that we could put to use? Copper. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to a couple extra planets anyway to get some other materials. So I don't think any of this stuff is actually gonna do us much good. Plenty of aluminum. I'm trying to think here. Zinc. I think we can find enough of that. Resin, of course, we can manufacture. Tungsten tungsten, I think that comes from a specific planet, so we'll have to go get that. Same with malachite, I think. Yeah, no, we're fine. Actually, malachite only comes from Calidor and Sylvia. Or Silva. We're on Silva now. We're gonna go to Calidor. So I think we're okay on malachite. Malachite. Maybe we'll take some of that with us. We'll just take the copper, of course. 1, 2, 4. Just doing a little bit of spot research here. Wolframite comes from Calidor. So that's kind of some rare stuff, so we'll take that with us. I don't think we have any refined. Doesn't look like it. What is this stuff? Refined titanium. We'll leave that here because that's not available on this planet. So we'll leave the extra, and we're good on that. I think this is available anywhere, but just in case, it's only available on Sylvia, or Silva, and De Solo, which we're not going there yet. So we'll bring a couple with us. I don't know where I got all of this. I've never been... Oh, I got it from this place. Yeah, okay. Quit being dumb. Alright, I think we are good to go. Bummed that I can't take the big things with me. I should have thought of that before I started grabbing them up. Take an extra thruster just in case something goes horribly awry and I make a mistake. And it's back to the Arctic planet. And we're just going to have to set ourselves up a nice little base there. Off to Glacio. Ah, what luck, we don't have to circle the planet 8 times. Or 1 time. Circling the planet is a little on the slow side. Especially if you come in on the opposite end of where you're trying to go. Alright, well, here we are. That was a useless journey. Anything else? Oh, yep, sure enough. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a couple of rare materials. Our base is a atrocious mess. Overloaded. Packed in. Alright, I want to make a couple of redundant facilities. In a way. But at the same time, let's see, what do we really need here? Get those out of the way. Let me look this over here. We could actually try to make like a pretty base. A little bit. We could try. Because this is a mess. This is a constricted, terrible, terrible mess. Alan, did I ever get the gun mods? I've seen them, but no, haven't changed it around yet. This base has got to go. And I want to make a few extra redundant material, or a couple of extra things. Like, it'd be great to get 2 centrifuges going and just rely on strip mining for anything basic that we need. But I don't think we need 2 of them, because one seems to do the job pretty quick. Again, I'm not like in a huge rush, so it's not like I need to make 8 centrifuges because I'm in a big hurry to strip mine half a planet. Just asking as they take zinc, which I was standing by. Yep, I brought the zinc with me because I know that I don't think I can get any here. I also brought something else with me, but I can't remember what it was. Oh well. I kind of want to procrastinate until this is done researching. So let me get the generator running. And let's go look at... I need to make a large printer. Or do I? Did I already make one? Oh yeah, I did. Or did I? Is that a medium? Medium printer. Okay, so yeah, we need a large printer eventually. The large shredder I would like to have. Tungsten carbide is tungsten plus carbon, if I remember correctly. In the chemistry lab. So we need to make one of the... Yeah, this base needs to be reordered before we can start doing anything. It's just a mess. How long does this have left? 7 seconds. Good timing. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's tear this down. No dirt in there? Okay. I don't think it makes a difference, but just in case. Generator. I'm just wasting power right now, but might as well let it finish out that stack that it's got on it. Kind of wish when the power wasn't being used, generators wouldn't consume fuel. That would be kind of cool. These these large platforms are pretty damn large, aren't they? Okay. Perfect place to store these for a minute. I was just going to throw them on the ground, but then noticed, oh yeah, I have these big obnoxious storage cylinders. Let's use those. Okay. Yeah, I definitely got to say, upgrading the storage, I carry a lot of minerals. That's how I got all this iron. I just went out into the plains and grabbed a bunch of iron, and it was awesome. And all that titanium over there. Okay, messy base. Let's flatten it out a little bit, shall we? Or do we want to move into the ice cave? Tempting. I was thinking we could, level this out, put a landing pad right about here, so that way it's open sky. Build our base in here. Be in the ugly ice cave. It is kind of ugly in here, isn't it? Let's not do that. It's a bad idea. We could move up onto one of the plains. And have spectacular views. It's kind of loud up here. I think we'll stay down in the crater. Ouch. Permadeath. Yeah, I think we're going to stay in the crater, and this is going to be our level ground right here, I hope. Or not. Really? It won't let me use the level tool. Okay, so this is unalterable terrain for the time being. How far out do I have to be? I bet I have to be about out here, huh? Okay, for some reason this whole crater is not messable. Which don't make no sense. Because I can dig. I was able to clog that hole before. Can to add or smooth. Oh, canister. Canister. Gotta have dirt. That's a good idea. I was like, wait a sec here. Wait a minute. Just to open up some room. In case we need it. Okay, try this again. Uh-oh. Screwing it up somehow. Quit it. I should probably carry a generator on me, I guess. Just to make my life a little bit easier. Bet this is a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, my next game is going to be Subnautica, and that's a good mix of, you know, kind of building and surviving and getting eaten by giant sea monsters. Yeah, it's great. Mm, one of the most beautiful games out there. Just really pretty. Oh, wow. Cool. Let's be a little bit more cautious about that in the future. We're just about done. I kind of want to level out this mountain here. I can hit mountain, this little rise here. So I guess I'm gonna do it. If things start flying around, we'll deal with it. Okay, it's a start. Am I just making this worse? I think I am. Okay, I'm getting obsessed with flattening this perfectly. It's not going to happen that way. It's good enough. I'll spend the next hour flattening terrain. Alright, got a pretty big wide open area here. Can get the tractor by if we need to. I'm just shuffling these guys around for no good reason at all. Let me actually put these further back off the platform. My backpack is full. I guess. Yeah, I guess it looks like it is. I have all the biomass. It did get a little rough out here at the edge, didn't it? Still good enough, though. It'll work. Got plenty of building room here. Oh god, moving all this stuff. Here we go. I'll sort it out later. Almost might be easier to just backpack it. At least partially. Didn't actually make a difference at all. Want this stuff off the platform. Need a bulldozer. Let me reach into the eco game, build a front loader, and we'll be good. This is going to be a mess to sort out later. That's for sure. But if we play my cards right, we'll be able to have like a little separate area for everything, and it'll be a little bit better looking than the old area. It's just going to take me 5.5 hours to get all this done. At least I won't be at risk of perma-dying while I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah, I do not have a large printer yet. I'm thinking about upgrading the platforms. Because see, I've got the better ones now. That one's a little on the oversized size, but yeah. I might as well unlock it. At least that way we have it. This could be useful for a generator, because then I don't have to feed it every 2 seconds. Oh, sorry I haven't been checking the chat, Alan. Let's see what do we got going here. Round planet made out of triangles. You'll never get it perfectly flat. Yeah, it's like trying to make a sphere in Minecraft. 5.5 hours is nothing in this game. That's just, you know, another average base rebuild. I would like to make the shredder and shred some of the old platforms and upgrade to the new ones. Because, here, before I do silly things and permadeath myself right as we're getting started. On the larger platform, I've got these beasts. This one, which is cool, and this one, which is just totally over the top. I have no idea what I would put on that. A centrifuge and a whole bunch of canisters, maybe? Mass manufacture stuff? which might not be a bad idea with trade platform and all that. I gotta figure out a goal. Being rich might be a decent goal. Okay, but let's see. Either way, I wanted to have small printer will be basically right about here. Medium printer will be somewhere right around here. I don't have a large printer yet. Actually, I think let's do our printing along the mountainside here, like right there, and right there, and then a large printer will go over there somewhere. And over here we'll have the centrifuge. Uh-oh, my piles are freaking out over here, I can hear them. And the smelter. Something kind of like that. Chemistry, or not chemistry, research. I want to build another research lab. This would be somewhere out here. Maybe side by side with another one. Then I would want to have a power plant to try and centrally power these devices. So I might have to make some extenders just so I can run long-ass electrical cords. Because I like the spacious base here. However, I kind of messed up something. I don't want anything on this side. I want to try and leave a track around everything so that way the train can go through. So we'll put our printarium, you like that, printarium, over here somewhere. He's gonna need a table. He won't. There's a little piece of floating dirt right there. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Somehow I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, then the large printer will be kind of right here-ish. Then over here we'll have our power plant. Which I believe all of our power systems currently are on the wagon. Give me that, and that. We're going to leave the generator and the wind generator on there. Now, where is my fuel generator? There it is. I'm going to keep those for now. And we'll just throw these out for visual reference. Really hard to tell where these deploy when they're not deployed. But I guess it doesn't matter that much. I'll probably end up putting them on a table or something when all's said and done. Alright, so we're looking not bad. It's much more spread out. It'll be much easier to access. There's room on the inside and the outside for the train to move around. The resource dump, we'll figure that out real soon. Now comes a matter of tables. I think I want to make some tables. Yeah, the large C, all single ports. I did see that. It'd be good for storing, I was thinking it would be good for the centrifuge. If I decided that I really want to, like, really go strip mining like a crazy person. Because you could put all of your canisters on the sides. Other than that, I saw it as kind of, you know, the furnace. Oh, I see what you're saying. Will those feed? Because I could put the medium silos, the ones that are on the back of the car. Those would go on each side here. Okay, yeah, you win. B greater than A. Or C. But yeah, C would be good, I guess, if you really want some more, a lot of extra storage. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you get way more storage out of the B. B is not only greater, far greater. Need the big gator mouth. And of course, we definitely got to get one of these going. And it's so cheap. Iron tungsten compound, we pretty much have all of that. So we will consider that. I assume this needs a large table. It looks like it needs a large one. Okay, so let me print this in my brain. Large platform B is what we want. No. It still comes down to it's got to be the B platform. Yeah, I can abuse this in quite a few different ways. Fun fact, Alan says, for some dumb reason, Trade Platform is the only large machine that requires neither table nor power. There you go. I'll keep that in mind when planning it. We can kind of put it off on its own. No table. Okay, and no power. That makes it very easy. We can put it wherever the hell we want. Yay! All right. Large platform B. Pretty nice. I think I like this general layout. It's okay-ish. Let's bring in... I kind of want to upgrade the platforms, but I guess we can't really yet. Because we need to get some facilities going before we can start upgrading stuff, you know what I mean? Does this not need a table? I guess it does. Where's its table? Did I toss it? Oh, it's the one that went up the mountain. I remember. I was like, did I toss it somewhere? Oh, yeah. This one flew off earlier. which way does this print? This way, right? Would be towards me? I guess it doesn't matter too much. He doesn't need a table. So we'll just move him over just a little bit. Right there, be fine. This guy does need a table. Gah. Okay, so I might not need any extenders. Everything's close enough together that it fits, right? It does. Well, there's our new base, such as it is. We shall call it the ringworm base. Because it's just a ring with a bunch of worms connecting it together. Good of a justification as any, right? Somehow I don't want to be assigned a ringworm base. It just doesn't sound good. Also want to plan space for an oxygenator on a table. Once connected, all linked tables will then provide air. Awesome. Because we've got this oxygenator laying around doing a whole lot of nothing right about now anyway. Okay, now what I wanted to do is upgrade the tables and figure out which ones need what. However, we are approaching the 2-hour mark, so I think I might step away from a quick break, and then we'll come back and we will ponder all of these wonderful things. Because it is permadeath, I'm going to make sure that we're saved, and make sure that I'm not in anywhere where there could be any kind of problem that might kill me. So in the shuttle it is. And with that in mind, give me 3 to 5 minutes and I will be right back. This is permadeath, and it looks like Alan has left the building. Well, that's alright. I need to refresh the page. And I have a feeling I might be at this stream for a little while. As long as I don't do anything silly and get myself killed, I should be just fine. Okay, now, I was thinking one of those tables, I can't access anything from inside the shuttle, so let's see. Okay, this is not what we want. That is garbage. Let's go one up. We could put our medium generator on this and put all of our small generators and make one power plant. All consolidated onto one night. These platforms are the way to go for sure. Okay, large platform B it is. Takes a couple of... Oops. I forgot how to use this thing. Okay, it is printing towards me. That's what I thought. Kind of wanted it to print outward, but I'm not going to stress it. Three resin. Okay. Gonna have to get the centrifuge running here real soon. 1, 2, 3. I know it'll take it automatically, actually. I don't have to mess with this. I can just do this. Okay. That'll take care of our power plant issues. At least make it a little bit prettier. Then we can put our oxygenator on this table. Like so. Ooh, hurting on the power. Let's put this back for just a sec and get it running. There we go. And since we are sitting here, we should go ahead and get some research going. $2,209 minutes. Cool. Tell you what I'm going to do real super duper fast here. I am going to fill up. I got a can that's almost full of dirt. I'm just going to top it off real quick. Which I just did. That was quick and easy. A lot quicker and a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. The oxygenator doesn't seem to be... Oh, I didn't put it on a table because I took it off the table. Okay, now, generator. You come off there. This goes here. These guys go away for just a moment. Bring our big table in, and let's see. Let's rotate him. Like that. It does have a plug on this side. Magnificent. Okay. This solar panel is a little broken. It's a little strange. Huh, okay. Well, if it works, that's all that matters. So there's our power plant. We could probably move this whole thing. We'll have to unplug it. But we could move this whole thing just a little bit more this way. Rotate it a bit. drop it, and we're good to go. This little power plant, or this little solar generators, why is it so broken? I wonder what happened to it. Okay, this has a couple of tethers, wind generator, actual power generator, that's fine. I'm just going to drop these next to the centrifuge for the time being. Okay, yes, this is so much nicer. Okay, but it's not gonna auto feed into the generator. I wonder if I put it here if it will. Nope. Gonna have to feed this thing manually still. That's alright. Speaking of, let's get some more fuel going for this thing. Perfect. Okay, why do I have 3 canisters? Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Alright. Consolidate these tether packs into one. Okay, new base is looking pretty nice. Are we missing a piece of carbon? I thought I put 4 in there. Maybe I only put 3. Generator eats power or eats fuel very quickly. Okay, that's running, everything's running, we're doing okay here. I would love a more self-sustained power supply, that would be a wonderful thing. And we're working towards it. Eventually we'll get RTGs. At the moment, what do we need to do? Consolidating our supply pile would be a good idea, but that's a big pain in the ass. Let's do that a little bit later. Actually, that's about what we need. That's the stage we're at. And I really feel like we should have more carbon. Okay. I think now is a good time actually to wrap up the broadcast for tonight, and I might do some of this homework off camera to tell you the truth, and I'll just avoid going on any major adventures until the next episode. Not sure when that'll be, probably sometime over the weekend, but it'll be pretty random timing, I would say. Right now I don't really have a schedule, so it's kind of take it or leave it, depending on when I'm around. So with that, I am going to wrap it up by saying, like I do every time, that until next time, this is Permadeath Extraordinaire. Loving y'all.